Here are 101 ways to absolutely guarantee that you will ruin your teenage years. Take notes. Convince yourself that you are the smartest person in every room you walk into. Not because you have evidence of this, but just because it feels right. Dismiss every piece of advice anyone older than you tries to give you because what could they possibly know that you don't? Interrupt people mid-sentence because you already know where they are going, and honestly your point is just better. Treat your parents like they are an inconvenience. Roll your eyes when your mom asks you something simple. Give one-word answers to people who genuinely care about you, and save your actual personality for people online who don't know you at all. Watch your friend hit a milestone, a new opportunity, a win, something they worked for, and instead of saying congratulations, go quiet. Feel that small sting in your chest and feed it instead of examining it. Let their success remind you of everything you haven't done yet, and use that feeling as motivation to do absolutely nothing. Decide that comfort is the same thing as rest. Spend the entire day horizontal. Tell yourself you are recharging. Recharge for 6 hours. Wake up feeling worse than before, and repeat the whole cycle the next day. Never initiate anything. Wait for life to come to you. Wait for the opportunity to find you, for the conversation to start itself, for someone else to make the first move every single time. Be very surprised when nothing happens. Develop strong opinions about things you have never actually tried. Dismiss something as boring before you have spent 5 minutes on it. Be the person who says, "That's not for me," about everything. Spend 3 hours on your phone doing nothing specific, not watching something you actually enjoy, not talking to someone you actually care about, just drifting between apps in a cycle that goes nowhere. Put the phone down, feeling vaguely empty, and pick it right back up. Base your entire self-worth on whether that one person texted back. Check your phone, check again. Convince yourself the delivered receipt means something specific. Spend 40 minutes analyzing a one-word reply. Stay in a friendship where you are clearly the one putting in more effort. Keep showing up, keep initiating. Tell yourself that is just what loyalty looks like. Ignore the fact that loyalty is supposed to go both ways. Refuse to admit when you were wrong, not because you genuinely believe you are right, but because being wrong feels like losing. Turn every small disagreement into a battle you have to win. Lose the relationship trying to win the argument. Tell yourself you will start being serious about your future next year. Not this year, because this year is still early. Next year, when things settle down. Keep saying this until next year becomes a very inconvenient reality. Watch hours of content about people your age building things, making money, doing something with their time, and let it make you feel terrible about yourself without changing a single thing about your day. Eat badly and know you are eating badly, and continue eating badly, not even because the food is that good, just because the alternative requires effort, and effort is the enemy right now. Never ask for help with anything. Struggle in silence and call it independence. Watch yourself fall behind on something that one honest conversation could have fixed. Decide that asking for help means you are weak. Stay weak, quietly, by yourself. Think about what people will say before you do anything. Not your close friends, not people whose opinion actually matters, just a vague, faceless crowd of people who are probably not even thinking about you at all. Let those imaginary people make your decisions for you. Lend money to someone you already know will not pay you back. When they do not pay you back, be genuinely shocked. Lend to the same person again, because maybe this time is different. Quit something the moment it stops feeling easy. Pick up a new thing. Quit that one too. Build an impressive collection of things you started and never finished, and wonder why nothing in your life feels solid. Compare your situation to people who started in a completely different position to you, with different resources, different support systems, and different timelines. Use the comparison to conclude that the game is rigged and sit back down. Sleep through the first half of the morning every weekend, and then feel like the day is already ruined by the time you are up. Do nothing with the second half to confirm that feeling. Go to bed having accomplished nothing and feel vaguely guilty about it until you fall asleep. Mistake being critical of everything for having taste. Tear down what other people are building without building anything yourself. Have a long list of reasons why every idea will not work, and a completely empty list of ideas you have actually tried. Only show respect to people who you think can do something for you. Be rude to everyone else. Be confused later when people do not go out of their way for you. Let envy eat at you quietly instead of turning it into something useful. See someone doing well and feel the bitterness creep in. Feed it. Let it sit in your chest for days. Never once ask yourself what they did to get there or whether you could do the same. Pretend you do not care about anything because caring about things and being wrong about them feels too risky. Build an entire personality around not being bothered. Die inside a little every time something actually matters to you and you have to hide it. Give into whatever impulse shows up first. Do not think past the next 5 minutes. Future you is a completely different person's problem, and honestly, that guy seems like he can handle it. Do all of this consistently for 4 years, and then stand at the end of your teenage years holding a handful of almost started things, a few faded friendships, and the quiet, specific regret of someone who was present for their own youth without ever really showing up for it. Or, and this is just a thought, do not